All right, everybody. It's been a while since I've done one of these AARs, so go easy on me. It looks like we have some new controls here, which is fun. We can actually skip forward and backwards in time so we can review stuff. But it looks like they broke the 3D camera controls, so you can't move the camera around away from players, from what I'm seeing. I don't know how to detach it. Maybe Tommy knows. But I can't seem to get the camera to detach from this view here. So we're just gonna have to deal with that as it is. Um, Nevertheless, this is Operation Valkyrie um, from Friday, December 2nd, 2022. We have a joint operation here uh, within Task Force Venom. We have the Delta Force Combat Applications Group partnering up with the Viking squad from the Rangers. So it's a pretty exciting little operation we got going on here. We got four-man Delta Force group with a four-man Overwatch from the Rangers. So really fun. Had a great time with these guys. We did two maps. First was Outskirts, and the second was Tell. So we're going to start off with Tell here. So the participation is myself, Major McCordite. We have First Lieutenant Tommy, um, and then back over to the Rangers. We have Specialist Beam, but we have and back to Delta. We got Corporal Blue and Captain Dwayne. And back over to the Rangers, we have, I believe, PFC Hyde, Special Scar, and Private Living. So you can see the Rangers are pretty well kitted for Overwatch, fire suppression, long distance engagements, and the CAG group is mostly setting up to be door kickers, short range um, advisors and breachers and riflemen for the most part. So pretty fun little breakup. I actually really enjoyed this. One comment is we have Hyde as our RTO and Beam is um, our commander. So they are in charge of calling in fire support. I will go ahead and let you know our goal here in this operation was to recover intel relating to a disappearance of a CIA operative. That's all I'll tell you for that. That's all you need to know. But we had two successful secures from Outskirts and Tell. I began by telling Overwatch Element to break up and try to gain control of the creek bed. Can I zoom on here? No, that's really annoying. But you can tell I can. I wonder if that allows me to. Nope. Nope, I can't do anything with those controls. All right, so nevertheless, we're just kind of getting set up. Essentially, I told the Rangers to cover us while we push on the south side of the objective, and the Rangers were going to hopefully flank left and right and gain control of the road and then the river. Let's go back to me and Dwayne here. I'm going to speed this up so you can get moving. Let's see. In fact, I can just skip ahead. Oh, that's weird. Skipping ahead is like reloading everything. So it's like, all right. So we have myself, Dwayne, and Tommy are set up here on the corner. I'm trying not to get in their way. They're engaging contacts down the road. And then Blue's behind me on rear security. Rangers still haven't moved out, really. So CAG is moving down, and Rangers, I think, are trying to head down that side of the road over there. But we'll see what goes down here. Tommy crosses the road, and I'm going to slow it down because somebody threw a grenade right at our feet. You can see it there right over my shoulder. It was a perfect grenade. He threw that absolutely perfectly right behind the wall. All three of us are sitting here like, oh fuck. Dwayne sees it first. I didn't see the grenade. And so Dwayne immediately tries to get behind me, but I'm slow on the draw here. I wasn't sure where the grenade went, so I figured my best course of action was just to drop. But that blocked Dwayne, so you see what happens here. I'm gonna slow it down. And Dwayne's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And we just got pink misted. Um, So that was a very unfortunate moment for us right out the door. We kind of just wanted to redo. That was just an amazing grenade, honestly. And we were stuck in this little corridor. Like we didn't have any open space to move. And I couldn't go anywhere even if I wanted to. I would have had to turn around and we would have died anyway. Blue survives because I think Dwayne and I took the shrapnel. Him and Tommy just start pushing down the river towards the right side of the compound on the, I believe it's the east. Yeah, northeast side. So their goal is to try to assault from that side, and the Rangers, I believe, are still kind of getting set up here, getting their footing, to get eyes on the south side of the compound. Unfortunately, this position only gives them eyes on that door. It doesn't give them eyes over the river, so they don't necessarily have any control over that entire lane. Um, Beam here has at least a little bit of awareness of that side. Uh, but I don't think they ever gain control of the river from that point. So as you can see, CAG is already down here. So if there are guys down that river, they're just going to get blasted from all sides. We're just lucky CAG didn't engage anyone here. We're not going to, as you can see from the timeline, we are going to have a restart soon. So I'm going to try to speed things up just because I don't think this is as helpful. That was rough. Guy second deck. Obviously, Tommy here is looking on the bottom and doesn't see the guy above who's pretty much head glitching him. I can't even see his gun, right? So he's shooting almost through that wall up there. And Blue doesn't really have good eyes on him yet. So if we can get eyes on what that guy saw, I just want to know what he was looking at. Here we go. Yeah, so you can see he has a perfect defense of this corridor, and Blue can't even really see him from here because he can't even see Blue's head. Blue drops him when he sees Tommy get dropped from him. And now Blue's sort of all on his own, obviously trying to engage contacts on the rear and front. Obviously he realizes not to go that direction. I was really impressed by Blue's awareness and rear security this entire operation, so I want to call that out early. Got some prep. I mean, he's kicking the door in by himself, and let's see where the Rangers are. Still haven't gained control of the river yet. They're still setting up and just watching the back door here. I do think I think Living and Beam are trying to gain a position for fire support. I'm not sure they ever really acquire that before everybody kind of gets dropped. Because you're not going to see guys coming in from the right side as much. And you can kind of cover that back garage over there where Blue went in, but I just don't think this is as useful to create a choke point here because no one's going to come at you here. You need to gain long control in an L shape between the river and the right side up by the ramp. And now they move down and they're starting to gain control of this. This is great. So this is kind of what I wanted. Rangers got this entire left side on lockdown. No one's going to come down the river. 2 more guys headed over there would be great to cover that right side as well. So Blue is all by himself in here trying to survive, and it's rough. But he's dropped so many people at this point. We can't even see his kill death at this point. And you can see all the other guys he's already dropped. Blue's down. Last man on site. It's game over. And then, you know, there's nothing the Rangers can do at this point. So, you know, not sure. There we go. Blue's got 12 kills. Wow, they switched sides of which side you see it on. So you can see how many guys Blue dropped. He's just doing so much work. So I appreciated him. Let's try to... Can we play? Okay, skip forward. There we go. And let's get on Dwayne here. Play. This time, I was a bit more explicit about the Rangers dividing and conquering to cover our left and right flank as we move down. And Dwayne and I both agreed no more get fucked by grenades shit. So, let's speed this up. Get us moving. Till we take first contact. Alright, we're back here. No one's bunching up. We're crossing the road immediately. Rangers with us. Loving it. This is what I want. I want a little more overwatch over here to cover us as we push in. Delta's moving across. Beautiful suppression by Dwayne in the middle of the road there. And we're moving. I mean, we're humping it this whole time. If I put this at speed 1, you're just gonna see us moving. Gaining control. Oof. Lucky dodge. Using the van for cover. Loving it. We split up in 2-man sides. If I can... You can see here. I'm trying to hold rear on the corner. Blue has the left side of the door. Dwayne and Tommy on the right. Tommy's tossing a frag up there. He's trying to get at a good angle. But you see he's covered by Dwayne the entire time he's trying to prep this I think it's a frag.
Yo, guys, frag out!
Yep. Bad effect. Let's see where the Rangers are looking. So they have the south door covered again. And then we have Beam in hide. Is Beam alive? Yeah, where is he? Alright, Beam and Hyde are not together. That's okay, they might not be calling anything. And you can see Beam's got eyes over this river to the south. That's what I want. And then his 2 guys over there, they're not going to be able to do much. I would much prefer them to move to the end of that river, watching to the north. I think I get dropped here, unfortunately. So I think I took my eyes off rear here for a second. I was trying to watch kind of the rear security and give additional fire support. Dwayne and Tommy are moving across the top, dropping guys as they see them, and we're waiting to push in once they have control of the second floor. We're gonna prep the room and then move in. So I prepare a flash so we can prep the room and go. And I was getting ready to throw it, and all of a sudden, guy shows up right next to me. So, unfortunate. I had to pull my gun out, and at that point, I just got mosened. So, just unfortunate. I prepped the flash, didn't have my gun out. I would have killed him if I had my gun out. And then Blue has to deal with this all by himself. I think he moves. He holds this door, though. Dwayne and Tommy have cleared the second deck. They move inside and start gaining coverage. Nice L-shaped security. Okay, our gunner's still watching just this back door here. I really just don't think this door is important at all. If anything, you want to try to get on the back side of the river there, covering that entire landing. I hate that our gunner and our marksman are just crisscrossing in this back canyon here when the whole fight is ahead of us. Hyde here is at least in the river, kind of maintaining coverage, but he has poor cover from any threats over there. Defense. Let's take a look at the Delta Force setup here. They're trying to get set inside here. I think they do okay. I don't think anybody gets dropped, if I remember. I really want to know how the Overwatch goes. Okay, blue is inside watching to the southwest. Dwayne's kind of covering the east. Alright, so it looks like Scar is now moving up because they're realizing they're the Overwatch and then it can't see anything. Can't see a damn thing. Living has at least taken control of this river now. This is where they should have been, 5 minutes ago. They can at least suppress this whole hillside where the enemy's spawning. Much, much more helpful to be there. To be clear, we were trying not to order the Viking around much, but I think I definitely got in their ear a bit. Everybody's still up, except me. at Mosen. Yeah, that's not the only time that's gonna happen here. I want to get back on living, see how he's doing. Where is he? Okay, come on. Why can't I go to living? Okay. Please. Ah, there we go. Alright, I'm back up. They're letting it breathe a little bit. I'm just kind of making sure. I saw a bunch of guys run from the top floor. So what's going to happen now is I tell CAG to resupply, and I tell Viking to resupply. And I tell CAG, okay, we're going to go on the northwest corner. We're going to wait for Viking to get set up before we push out. And I told Viking, I need you to gain control of that river, that creek bed on the west side. It is currently 4 minutes till detonation, or till the timer runs out for us, right? So we have 4 minutes to get on site. Let's speed things up and see how long it takes Viking to get ready to go. CAG's sitting here in the corridor waiting for them to gain control, so we have Overwatch, because we don't want to run out there without any more Overwatch. Come on, there we go. Here's Scar. He's set up on the mountainside here. So Tommy starts shooting. We got the gunner up here. They're laying waste to people now, which is good. You can see on the map the enemy's still all over the creek. And at some point I just say we gotta go. So we're down to less than 3 minutes till we need to be have the bomb diffuser destroyed, and we start moving because we need to get going. Frag over the tree. Trying to cover the right side. Let's see what our positioning is. So we're in the creek. We got Scar up there. Beam and Hyder up here on the right side of the creek trying to cover, and Gunner and Scar on that left side. So we're just trying not to expose ourselves from the hill right now. And once we do, we have all guns in a firing line in that direction. No one's really in front of each other. We're able to put rounds down range. Pretty well. I would say this is a pretty good assault once we got going. Time check 1 minute. All right. So we set the explosives, and then Tommy and Dwayne push forward to go around the corner instead of fall back. Probably not my recommendation, although they're fine. Like, I think we have some guys on the hill that are covering them, and we're trying to give them cover from back there. And then I want to go back to Beam, who is trying to, at this time, call in an airstrike. I'm not sure why, because we had the charges set, but he was trying to call in an airstrike somewhere on this hill or that building up there. I don't know what was going on, but him and Hyde were trying to set things up. And I heard them doing this, so I told Tommy, I was like, guys, pull back, do not go over there. And he's trying to pull his guys back too. Honestly, should have just aborted the airstrike at this point completely and not gone through with it. Like we're spending so much time trying to get this airstrike off. We're over here, ready to go doing work. We're like, all right, Viking, where you at, boys? I'm sitting back there like, guys, they're calling it an airstrike. We should not go over there. But CAG's ready to go. We're holding the road, waiting for Overwatch. Viking's all the way in the back. We're ready to go, guys. And they call an airstrike in between us. Maverick's just like, what did I just shoot? So now they restock. Now they come up. We've already spent another minute and a half. So I say, all right, CAG, we need to move straight up in there. We just got to get going, right? Overwatch is nowhere to be found. We got to get moving because we don't have time. I wanted us to go in this building, but I think Tommy and Dwayne heard me say, what did I say? I actually said west, so they went ahead up the road. But what I meant to say was southeast and take this building and push through the road while Overwatch sets up around us. It just didn't work. I was like, fuck it, we got this. So we push around, trying to give, separation and cover. Blue's already up here. I did not follow Blue up here. I think we all went inside the front door. But we had pretty good eyes and he didn't move too fast. So he was fine. Let me get on Dwayne here and Tommy. Trying to keep guns crossed. As soon as he pushes in, Tommy swaps, and they're getting ready to push in, and there's like 3 guys in their face. Alright, so we gain control, slowly but surely. No one goes down. Everybody's on site, solid. We got Tommy in the back room here, Dwayne in front, or on the front left. I'm sort of in the middle watching front forward, and Blue's on the right. So together, we're all just holding this back side. I instructed the Rangers for defense to cover this back door because we can't have people coming in the back door. I said that's the most important thing. If you can get guys on the right and the left, that's great, but this back door is absolutely key. I dropped the RPG.
Hey, just a sec,
We're just cleaning guys up while we secure.
got Charlie.
Alright, Beam's here. Good Overwatch for air support. They have pretty good coverage at the back door. And I think it would have been helpful to have one person on that far north side watching up the hill. Because I think there's a break in the wall. That's the only other thing I would have suggested Rangers do at minimum. But probably a little more separation between everyone would have given us a better coverage. So the gunner and the marksman, like I get it, we want to have someone covering Overwatch. It probably was a little too close. That's my only advice. It's not a big criticism. It's just a suggestion.
Changing mags.
Tommy's out of ammo and needs to load.
Changing my magazine.
I think we covered him for that reload. Blue's on the right side, and Beam's trying to get something called in. I don't know where or what, but he's calling in. Oh yeah, that's right. something happens and Beam calls in mortars on us. Oh yeah. Blue just got blown up or shot by a marksman. I thought he got blown up by the S-Vest. But um Blue just got killed by a marksman over here. And then S-Vest came out and blew himself up. So, rip Blue, but he was doing fine on the right side. It was just a tough time. I got killed by SVDs this map too. But I'm trying to see what Beam does with this airstrike, or with this mortar, because I don't get it. I don't understand what happened. Okay. We're in there fighting for our lives right now, but we got it on lockdown. Like Dwayne, Tommy, and I had a pretty good, solid round of defense. So enemy smoked us out. Guys are coming in the back door, because they can't see the back door very well with smoke. So I would have loved for somebody to gotten up much closer to that back door and covered us. I would have loved for the marksman to got on the top floor and shot down into the courtyard on the northwest side, and for the gunner to be crisscrossing from the north.
Over. Anyone here? Yeah,
I
I'm
swear
all right.
mortars got called in on us. Maybe they didn't. Not this time. It must have just been smoke already on us from the enemy. That's what I'm remembering. Alright, Cag's breathing, restocking. Orders are to divide Rangers. 2 men on the south, 2 men on the north. Cag moves up the middle. That's the orders. Plain and simple.
Step back, step back.
I want eyes on Dwayne here. And we're just peppering guys while the Rangers kind of get into restock. It just takes forever. They're still sitting on the hilltop. I need guys on site.
Hey,
Need
I'm
guys
gonna
on
load
site.
up. Green to green, dude. Let's go.
Gosh, look at this mini-map. It is cluttered with crap.
Reloading.
And we're waiting. Ready to go. Overwatch. Let's go. Like, we're down to under 3 minutes. We just don't have time to wait. So we move. When you get to this courtyard, things get a little dicey.
Hey, man down.
And unfortunately, we did not clear this room behind us. Our bad. Like, we screwed up. That's our bad. That's a mistake. So Dwayne gets popped from behind, I think. We just weren't fast enough. Blue and I are kind of watching the rear and the right side. And we're moving up. Because we were trying to figure out what happened behind. Like, how did we miss that guy? Couldn't figure it out. Because theoretically, we would have seen him from the Overwatch position that we had in there. Frag in. Covering. I got left side. They got the right. I think he's magging, so I'm going to cover. I'm trying to watch that little hole because I don't want anybody running down there killing us from behind. I take position. I got plenty of ammo to deal with. Tommy gets popped like in the head from some guy over there. I don't know who it was. I actually didn't know Tommy got popped, I think, this time. So, toss a frag deep. Flashes out. I say we go. Covering blue. Cag's in. See where Rangers are. Wow. They are really far. Holy shit. You can't even see anything. Alright. Where's the Overwatch? That's not bad. I think you can see that left side from here. Although this metal grating here in the middle, that's a bit in the way. I don't know if there's a better spot to get, but maybe you can see. Trying to figure out if anybody's in there. I don't think they have to defend this. I don't think we defended. Captured. Respawn. Alright, I'm like, alright Overwatch, get up in the top of that building and cover us while we move across the road, you know? So we're like immediately ready to restock. Set up. I set up on the right side with blue, and I think Dwayne and Tommy are already up um in that nest up there on that concrete parking garage. But we're peppering guys, we're getting a lay of the land while the Rangers move up. I want to see if Beam can see anything from here. He can. Oh, great. And it's like, where's the air support ready to go? It just took so long to get the air support called in that we just didn't use it.
This is station. We're prepped and ready. Let us know if you need fire support.
Let's see if it happens. Nope, we're moving across. On the right side. Me, Dwayne, and Blue. Really liked our spread here. Got a nice V formation. Moved into a firing line. Good high-low.
I'll frag it.
Frag out. Oof. Hey, that was good. I think that was Hyde who shot that guy. Hyde and Beam who shot that guy on the right. So they do see the end of the road there. That's huge. That's what I need. Coverage on the right and the left. Where is... Yeah, now I think they're pushing up now that we're inside. Living is here. That's a good find spot. And Scar's up here. Good positioning. Great positioning by the Overwatch. I think they started kind of getting the hang of it here. So there's a guy down here. It's like, how the fuck did he get down there? Alright, we planted. We set charges, I think.
We just
Yep.
destroyed Echo.
Told them to restock.
Yeah, good to go.
Yeah, I think this is pretty much clockwork until we get to the staircase, and then things went pretty wrong for CAG. So we're sitting here, and I think Dwayne's calling out like, we gotta move. Like, we can't wait around. I get it, but at the same time, it would have been really nice to get something called in over there before we push in. I think Dwayne was a little hasty on pushing out of the objective. Like, usually I like a good 3-minute mark to start moving into objective. Good 3-minute mark, maybe even 2-minute mark to get inside and start clearing. And we're already moving in before 3 minutes, before we have 3 minutes left. So this little choke point got us pretty fucked. I think Dwayne just got dropped. Trying to cover Tommy's left here and his right. I'm like, we can't sit here, we need to get the fuck in, so I tell Tommy go. Which is a good move, we got inside, and then all of a sudden, I think Blue's trying to watch the right side. Tommy preps, and we get going. I'm gonna slow it down here because I don't remember exactly what happened. I'm trying to take it slow and watch Tommy's right as we pie in. And then, oh yeah, that guy shoots at Tommy and kills me. Someone said friendly fire, but I don't know what that meant. Maybe I got shot in the back. Thank God that guy missed his Molotov.
I'm reloading.
So, where are you? Interesting. Pretty cool spot here. I actually don't know where the enemies come in on this one. I'm pretty sure they come in from that alley back there on the left, and they may walk up a staircase here. Once again, Scar and Living are kind of pointed at the same spot. Beam and Hide are, wow, way far over here. So there's nobody on the other side of the objective. Everybody's on this side. Kind of wish somebody was on the other side of the objective. That would have been pretty helpful. And I'm pretty sure since I think Blue gets killed somewhere, and we essentially yell at them and say, you got to get in there. You got to get on objective. Like, we can't have the same thing fucking happen that did. I'm going to watch Tommy, though, because he had an amazing defense here. I'm going to speed it up. Watch what he deals with. Blue's doing work. Tommy's got the left.
Hey, enemy in Foxtrot.
Blue's getting overrun. Tommy moves to cover. Blue gets downed by the guy drop shotted him with the Browning. And Viking still hasn't noticed that everybody's dead and they don't come on site. I think that Beam starts realizing, and him and Hyde run in here. But Scar and Living are still out there. And I don't get it. Are they? Let's see if they kill anybody in the kill feed. Watch the kill feed. Scar does down somebody. I'm actually more interested in how it's going out there. Alright, Scar's on site, and Living's on site. They actually ran in before Beam and Hyde. And Tommy was so relieved. He was so happy they got in here. It was a very good QRF. We needed that badly. Scar gets dropped by the Browning again. Oh, fuck. Thank God that's not an S-Fest.
Cover me! I'm reloading! Good stuff, Station! Thanks! Observer out!
Beam called in artillery somewhere, and it did a lot of work. I didn't see it. I'm not hearing the effects in this spectating. I don't know why I'm not hearing it or seeing it, but he called in artillery there, and it definitely helped out. Alright, so now looking at this position, what I really wanted was like a marksman up here, a gunner down there on the road, and then Beam and Hyde kind of covering like the alleyway on the right side maybe, or backing up the gunner, and having a bit wide coverage while we push in that bottom floor there. I don't exactly know what happens. We'll take a look. Let's see. I know we push in the bottom floor. I can tell you that much. So Beam and Hyde are up here. I think everybody resupplied. We're getting ready to move down.
Contact south!
Dwayne is up front. See if I can get eyes on Dwayne. Yep. I think I told Dwayne to start moving.
I'll frag it!
Frag out. Get downstairs. Cover. Dwayne's holding this corner with Tommy. They're gonna do some work. Blue and I have the side cover. Oh, perfect positioning by Scar. He's on the road. Love it. This is where I wanted Overwatch, because what's going to happen is he has perfect line of sight to that road and the hillside and this back corner. That's what I needed. Beam and Hyde are moving. We don't have anybody directly above us watching, so I think I try to hold back and watch this fucking second deck bridge in the alley, because I didn't want us to get hit by those two sides up there. So I kind of kept my distance for a minute until they pushed in. push in, get a good firing line. I wanted to push left, I think, but somebody we saw the staircase,
Frag out!
so he wanted to make sure we pushed up the staircase. And this was let's see, where is Blue? Here we go. I want to see what Blue saw, because Blue's point man at this time. He doesn't see this guy on the left, but I saw him, and I had to yell at Blue, like, Blue, left, left. And you see how Blue's standing in the doorway? I can't get eyes on this guy, and I was so worried he was going to kill Blue. See, Blue's standing in the doorway. He checked. He didn't push along the wall. So that's my only criticism there is, Blue, when you're pushing in, when we're breaching, you got to get out of the doorway and move along a wall so that I can get coverage on your side. Because I was just like, left, Blue, left, like you're about to fucking die, you know? Like, I need to kill this guy, but you're in my fucking way. And see, he just bumbled around that door too much. So, just be wary of that, Blue. Dwayne and Tommy downstairs fucking doing work. And Living and Scar, I think, are putting some rounds down. Oh, they found this building. Sweet. Perfect little Overwatch spot. I think it's a little too many people here. I would have preferred some two-man on the other side, or at least one sniper or someone on the other side of the road, because that lets you pinch the road together. So we don't need 4 guns over here. We need like 2 guns here and 2 guns on the other side, or 3 guns here and 1 gun on the other side. That would have helped out a lot. And you can see they're just not really covering each other. Alright, what's going on, Scar? Scar. Fuck us. Alright. So, I'm pushing on this left side. I think Blue's with me. Yep, there's that fucking guy that got past. I was like, I think I yelled at them. I said, how the fuck is this guy over here? Like, don't you guys have this back corner covered? And I don't know if they called it out or not. I do know that Tommy calls out some guy's second deck here. I want to watch him to see. He lets me know there's some guy's second deck moving around. And that's not the guy, I don't think, that kills me. We're trying to cover this front door here, and I have to watch the stairs also, but I didn't. Probably bad on me. I saw 3 guys running inside from that road over there, and then I got this guy too late. He drops me with 3 SVD shots. And he got Blue. Fuck us. That's my bad. I don't know. Yeah, and Overwatch can't hit him because there's no windows. Oh, shit. They did get him. Nice shot, Living. Living, nice shot. That was the end of the defense anyway. So I don't feel too bad about how we did there. Nevertheless, you know, we're sitting here thinking, you know, what do we do? At the end of the defense, Beam and Hyde calling a fucking airstrike, and I want you to see where this landed on us. This was terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Because we're like, holy shit, that was close.
I don't think I hit anything.
And bad effect. Like, splash Artie that fucking compound up there, or call in the airstrike along the top of that thing so you buzz it. I don't know. The air support was rough. The only good thing we had was that mortar, the last objective, or the previous objective. Living has eyes on guys on the top of the hill, and I think Scar does too. Pretty happy that they're keeping them suppressed. I think Dwayne wanted to go along this fucking right side into the compound, I hate doing that. It's so much easier if we went up the hill, and I should have ordered them to go left up the hill because we had Overwatch up there. We don't have Overwatch over here. We don't want to push that direction because fuck that. I should have said no. And this guy's shooting through the fucking wall, and we were like, God damn it, looking for him, can't find him. We just magged up this asshole. We push on. Moving to the front door of the compound, ready to breach. I think we start prepping and stuff too. See if I can get a good camera angle here. Pushing left, me and Dwayne. Tommy and Blue on the right. We move. We're at the front door. Oh yeah, look at this fucking shit. Let's see if I can get a good eye. Look at how many fucking guys we saw. We were like, holy shit. So we just start laying waste. Oh, somebody came up the rear. And Blue got dropped. I got cut off because I pushed forward when the frag and the molly came in. But I went around and met them. Just not enough rear security there, probably. I want to see where our Overwatch is at this point. They are moving. Oh, they're where we were. So I probably should have told them to go up the mountain, take the compound up top. But they're trying to get eyes, and they just don't have the time to do that because we're moving too fast. But we have to move fast, otherwise we're getting caught out in the open.
Watch it! Flash out!
Ah, fucking flash was... I want to go back to that flash.
I need throwing a flash.
I want you to see where this flash lands. Oh man, fuck, it doesn't show. Yeah, I want to see where that flash lands.
Hey, I'm reloading. Securing now. Reloading. Flashing.
I thought that was a pretty good flash back there. I can't believe it. It actually blinded us. We're doing a little cross coverage here. I got right, they got forward and the rear. And it's time to push in. So Dwayne goes right. I push left. I think Blue comes with me.
We're clear. Go.
I think Tommy's up now because we're defending now. So I was like, I know this fucking hallway is the most important thing. But I didn't want to get caught out there either. So we felt like holding this back room here and keeping guns pointed at that thing was a good idea. So Blue, Tommy, and I are here, and Dwayne goes upstairs. I'm not sure why. I think I told him to look for intel, because remember, our primary objective is to find intel. But we haven't found anything this entire time. Everything's burnt out, blown out, just scrapped. Nothing's left here. Whatever terrorists were here, their leadership pulled everything out and ran. Living's dead. He was inside here. I think I told Viking to get fucking on site and cover the road because there's two roadways on the outside that need to be watched. There's this road to the west northwest if you watch this side, and then if you look on the other side of the compound to the southeast, there's another road. I think I can see that sort of here. Not really. Yeah, they smoked out. There we go. And they're walking right by Overwatch because of that smoke. Minigun gets called in. I think, yeah, Living is still the only person who's been downed. Oh, fuck. Tommy gets dropped from a guy outside. And see, that's what I mean. This road over here is the only other road you need to watch. So what I prefer is for an Overwatch. Let's see if I can get on that terrorist that shot him. All right. What you need is Overwatch to be watching down this road or sitting up in that bridge up there or even sitting up the fuck up there watching this back door. Because if you watch that corner, they can't come around this side. And if you watch that other side, they can't come to the front, the back door. Only place they can come from is from that little hallway where we have a choke point with 3 guns pointed. So, uh, I don't know where the rest of the Overwatch is. Where's Scar? Alright, so they're all watching this one road. And what we really needed the entire round is for 2 men to go on one side of the objective and 2 men to go on the other. So Blue's like, fuck that, I don't want to sit there anymore. I'm dealing with too much shit. I think he comes to back me up a little more in front of me. Because he's like, I don't want to get my asshole shot off. So he supports me, I let him out, and we cover. Oh, he almost pops Dwayne in the head. Dwayne finally came back down, found his way. I think I told Dwayne to go watch that bridge because I knew Tommy got popped. And Blue's shifting around trying to cover our rear. Now that the minigun's here, it's starting to do real work. I'm all in the back room. I'm out of ammo. I had to pick up an AK. And they're doing work out there now. Because I think that smoke cleared up and they have that south road clear. But look at the map. Look how many guys are about to come through our back door here. To the south side, where the minigun can't see. And Dwayne is up there on the bridge killing him. Oh, I think they actually moved up there. Yeah, I think I told him. I think I told Beam and Hyde to go cover this bridge. See? Perfect Overwatch position. Great. Great recovery there. Because now our back door is completely covered, and that side road is covered. Like, we've got a sweet defense now. I think Scar gets dropped by somebody out there. On the main road. But we're done. We won. Good job, everyone. Let's take a look at the final score here. Blue took a lot of deaths, but I can't believe that. That's wild that he died more than we did. I didn't see him die that much. That's crazy. Blue did so good. I felt like Blue had me covered all the time, and I was really happy about that. So don't even look at that shit. But yeah, man. All in all, like we had that first grenade fail in the very beginning. The next round we completely recovered and got it done. We didn't have any like close call defense really because even on that defense when Tommy was the last one, we had 3 Vikings show up on site. So the fact that I think this really worked is what I'm trying to say, in that the command staff having both the gunner and the sniper all being an Overwatch element. You can see everybody got over 30 kills. And they didn't even use air support that effectively. So if they had used air support a little more effectively, they probably would have had as many or more kills than us even. And if they had positioned 2 guys on either side of the objective instead of 3 or 4 guns on one side of the objective, they probably would have gotten just as many kills or even more kills than us. So I felt like this can work, and having 4 really, really strong door kickers on one team is extremely effective. And having these joint Viking Venom CAG ops, we need to do more of this, I will say. If Viking likes that. I mean, they had to be the Overwatch element. They didn't get to be door kickers. But you can see they got action done. And 2 of them didn't even die. So the way I see it is I would really enjoy doing more of these. And I think with a little more effective training and command, we can really shut things down with even fewer deaths and better coverage. So overall, everyone did fine. Everyone's marksmanship was really on par. Pretty happy with that. Couple mishaps, few things to work on, but really solid work by Task Force Venom on this first match, and we'll show you the next match in another video. This is Major McCordite signing off.